on my lane, you all on my lane. You ain't overlooked, so get out the way. I gave you the book, I gave you the game. The boy gotta cook, the boy got a flame, Serving in the kitchen like you Nino. Plenty bitchin', whipping different flavors like a bistro. Kick it, dip it, flip it, keep it hunting like a C-note. Switch and keep it pimping every single place that he go. I got it. Lathan got the flame, Lathan got the flame. Boy, you know the name, get up out the way. Lathan got the flame, Lathan got the flame. Stay up out the kitchen if you ain't the one that's whipping, huh? Hey, yo, Lathan, man, cook them boys up something real quick, man.
What's going on, Bistro family, and welcome back to my channel. Now today we got the most amazing coconut shrimp. So the first thing we'll do is get you some very large shrimp, and these are 15 U's, and we're gonna just split the back. Now if your shrimp is shelled, just make sure you split the back and get that vein out. I got plenty of shrimp videos show you how to clean shrimp from start to finish, but I'm gonna kind of speed through this just to prevent the video from being long. But go ahead and take the shell off, split the back, and remove the vein from the back. You don't want that in there. And then once you remove that vein, you're gonna butterfly the bottom and then lay it on your board, and that's a perfect shrimp. So we're gonna go ahead and do all these shrimp, and this is a pound of shrimp here. Like I said, it's about 15 shrimp per pound, anywhere from 13 to 15 shrimp per pound. So get all your shrimp cleaned up. Now you can buy clean shrimp if you want to, so you don't have to do this part. But if you do this part, make sure you get that vein out and split it, because you want the shrimp to be butterflied. All right. Once you get that part situated, go ahead and get your dredging station together, and we're using all-purpose flour. We're going to use 2 eggs, and then we're going to use a cup of sweetened coconut, followed by a cup of panko breadcrumbs. And panko breadcrumbs are just simply Japanese breadcrumbs that are very crunchy and good. So all-purpose flour, and you do your ratio with that. I put about a cup of all-purpose flour, 2 whole eggs, and I just beat those. I didn't add any water to them, so I just used straight eggs and just whisk them together. And then, like I said, a cup of sweetened coconut flakes, followed by a cup of panko breadcrumbs. And that's the recipe. As simple as that. And I seasoned the shrimp with salt and pepper, but you'll see that a little bit later. All right, go ahead and go in with your hands and get that coconut and panko mixture mixed together. That's equal parts, and you want to see panko with each coconut flake. So just make sure you get that mixed in really well, and use your hands for that step, because that's the best way to get everything all incorporated. All right, once you get that together, go ahead and whisk your eggs up. Some people add a little water to the egg wash, but I didn't here. You don't need to add water, but if you want to, you go ahead and do it. And even if you want to season your dredging station, you could do that as well. But I popped my salt and pepper directly on my shrimp, and I didn't season my breading station. So pretty much chef's choice when it comes to that. Like I said, my recipes are pretty much guidelines. They're not anything set in stone. You get these recipes and you create them and make them your own. All right, that's the shrimp right there. You're looking good. Make sure you pat those things dry. All right, once you get them good and patted dry, go ahead and season with a little salt and pepper. You can use all-purpose seasoning as well, but I simply just use salt and pepper because I want the star of the dish to shine, and that is the coconut. You got the sweet coconut with these salty shrimp. It's so fantastic. But yeah, go ahead and season that liberally with salt and pepper. And once you get that seasoned, we're going to go ahead and start dredging into our dredge and mixture. So, you know, the traditional breading is flour, egg, and then panko. So that's the steps we're going to follow when we're breading this shrimp, just to make them perfect. So go ahead and get your shrimp and your all-purpose flour. Make sure you get that dusted. You don't want to have a thick coat of flour on there, and you want to shake the excess off. All right, from the flour, go directly into your egg wash. Same deal. You're going to shake the excess off, but make sure you get everything all coated. And then from there, the egg is what's going to cause the coconut and the panko to stick to the shrimp. So what happens is the flour gets the egg to stick to it, and then the egg gets the panko and the coconut to stick to it. And that is the perfect butterfly shrimp. Yeah, and you're going to bread all of them this way and then place them on a parchment paper. And the reason we're placing them on a parchment paper is because we're going to flash freeze them. So once you get them all done here, We're going to pop them in the freezer for about an hour just to get everything flash froze, because we want everything to stay together when we pop it in the fryer. Now you can go directly into the fryer. You can do that, but sometimes I feel like the bread didn't come off. So I did them this way and then popped them directly in the freezer, and from there then I'm going to flash fry them. So that's how I did it, but you could do the recipe any kind of way you want to. All right, our dip of choice is going to be this Old Bay cocktail sauce. Now, you can make cocktail sauce by scratch by adding some horseradish, some mayo, some W sauce, and some other ingredients, but it was just simply easy to buy this cocktail sauce instead of making it. I'm trying to do a lot of things that way for this channel, because I know a lot of people don't like when we go in depth and make them recipes like that. So if you can grab cocktail sauce, grab it. If you want to make it, make it. But then we're flash frying the shrimp. The shrimp is going to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. It's a very quick cook. We're cooking them in canola oil at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Once you see that shrimp get golden brown, like that texture of sun, go ahead and bring it out, because once it's golden brown, the shrimp is cooked perfectly. You don't want to overcook your shrimp, because we're not looking for rubber bands here. We're looking for some great coconut shrimp. All right, recipe is done. That is simple recipe. So go ahead and plate this thing up how you want to plate it. And like I said, pop that cocktail sauce right beside it. If you don't like cocktail sauce, you can use some other sauce, tartar sauce, sweet chili sauce. It's up to you. But I feel like coconut shrimp goes best with cocktail sauce. And like I said before, you can make your own cocktail sauce if you want to, or you could do like me and just buy some cocktail sauce and put it on the side. Yeah, but it's just simple as that. The most fantastic coconut shrimp. Now, this recipe was inspired. My second cooking job was actually this seafood place. I say the name, I'm not scared to say it, but it was Captain D's, and we had coconut shrimp on the menu, and it was really good. We didn't go through this process. It was a frozen product, but it was pretty good, and I just wanted to recreate that dish, especially since I had an event this past week, and I was able to cook for some friends and family of mine who previously worked at Captain D's with me, and this just brought back some nostalgia, and because I remember this recipe when I worked there, and I just wanted to make it my own. So yeah, man, thank you guys for checking this video out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. The most amazing coconut shrimp from the Bistro. And like I said, very simple recipe. I'm trying to give you guys a lot of good simple recipes, simple ingredients you can find. And we're not going too in depth. No, not too crazy recipes, but just really simple, easy, great recipes. But yeah, thank you guys for checking this video out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Coconut shrimp from the Bistro. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. I'll see y'all next week with another great recipe. All right, yeah. Coconut shrimp from the Bistro. I'm out.